Hey, you first engineer who had to learn how to sell to stay out of jail. I'll tell you that story later. Stay out of jail because our employer bounced a bunch of checks in my bank account. Not a good place to be. Subscribe. So I've been at sales since 2000. Say, for example, you have a house. A lot of people, I'm not going to sell my house or buy a house because a house is at 8%. So you bought at $500,000 and you're able to sell for $650,000. That's an extra $150 pocket. And even if, for example, you take that and you go buy another house at $500,000. Say you go buy another house at the same. You made $650,000, found another $500,000 house. You put basically like 30% down. That's $150,000. That comes out to $350,000, 8%. And then you're looking at $28,000 worth of interest, and after taxes and everything, $3,000 a month. But you know what? You forgot. You made a sale of over 300. You only put down 150,000 for the house, so you have almost $500,000. Just that $500,000, put it in, not put it into the stock market. $500,000, put it in a 5% CD account, and you're generating almost $17,000, $18,000 a year. And you've covered that $3,000 payment for the house just with the money from a CD. So you've covered 7 or 8 payments, or say, example, 5 or 6 payments, which means only out of your paycheck, you're paying only 5 or 7 months worth of payments and all that extra money you save. This is the worst case scenario that can happen. People keep that, they don't. Right now, we have the highest inflation that we've ever had in this country. You have a house at $500,000 at 3.4%. And then after the election or before the election, we go into a recession, slow down. People decide they don't want to, banks don't want to loan money. People don't want to buy houses. $100,000 house that it was valued at all those years at 3.4%. Worst case, it drops to $350,000 or below. And you probably say, oh, that's okay. I wanted to stay anyway. Lost $150,000. You possibly have your home insurance being canceled, so you're going to be paying more insurance for your house now than you would have had to pay a few years ago. In addition, you know they're going to raise the property taxes if we have a recession for the schools. So basically, lose that $550,000. You're paying more for insurance, paying more for property taxes. Your house is another 5 or 10 years older, and you just become a loser. So if you're going to sell your house, sell your house. This is the worst inflation time. And I'll give you some strategies on how to make up for that payment. But 8%, 10%, 12%, it doesn't matter. The worst case scenario is your current value of your house goes down. Don't let that happen. Sell the house, put that money in the bank, and then use the money you made to pay for the new house. So subscribe if you want to learn more.